welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about becoming her. I'm implementing habits that will help me become her. Putting God first, spending time with God, meditate and do different things that will make you feel at peace, and all day just throw it away. You can't become her without seeking him. So the next habit is not rushing my morning. The next part is taking care of how I look, doing your skincare, your skin to look better. Before, I used to drink a lot of energy drink, a classy look that it doesn't require too much maintenance, jewelries, it doesn't have to be expensive, but as long as you can rock it and still feel cute. So the next one into becoming her is speaking kindly to yourself. Yes, I'm talking to you. How many times have you looked in the mirror and spoken negatively about yourself, or like, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm this and that? No, compliment yourself daily. I find it very hard to believe because I'm like, I see myself. Don't play. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about becoming her. 2026, after getting out of the trenches of motherhood, I'm ready to become her. Enjoy my girlhood, enjoy the things that I used to enjoy before. Not her yet, but I'm implementing habits that will help me become her. Ready to hear them, how we can go on this journey together? Then stay tuned. Now let's get into becoming her. Personally, for me, I think the first step or the first habit into becoming her is definitely putting God first, spending time with God, making sure he's at the top of my list. When I wake up, start my day with him and surrender my day to him. I know there are certain people that are not religious, and that's fine. You can choose to meditate and do different things that will make you feel at peace. And for me, God makes me feel at peace. He makes me feel like I have all my marbles together. If I don't call on God, trust me, my day is going to shamble. It's literally just the whole day, just throw it away, because it's gonna be a mess. So I know for a fact, becoming her, if I want to have all these right here, I need to spend my time with God. I need to do my Bible study, even if it's not like sometimes I try to overwhelm myself by saying I'm going to spend 30 minutes. No, start as little as 5 minutes, and then you build it up. Like, I see other people spending hours, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. No, just start at your own pace. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's journey is different with God. So, just do what makes you comfortable. But as long as you're starting your day with God, before you even lay your feet on the floor, call on God and make sure he covers everything, every steps that you're taking today. And he goes right ahead of you and straightens the path that has been crooked. Just call on him. But that's my first thing into becoming her. You can't become her without seeking him. So the next habit is not rushing my morning. So usually these are all things that I have experienced, and I see what works and what doesn't work. When I start my morning with rushing and just seeing like, oh, what do I have to do? What do I have to take off my list? I always end up just rushing and just doing things that I'm not supposed to. My brain starts getting overwhelmed. So these are the things that I'm implementing to become her. So definitely not rushing. I'm not going to be rushing anymore. I'm going to take my time, especially as a mom. We tend to rush because we have a child and stuff like that. Before I had a child, I used to be able to work under pressure, but being a mom is a different kind of pressure. It's not like your boss is like understanding. Is no understanding. Now my present self works best not under pressure, but peace. So the next part is taking care of how I look. I don't look like this every day, obviously, but I want to put more effort into how I look inside the house. For example, when I see myself looking bummy every day or looking a certain type for every day, it affects my mind. It affects my mental health, because you look at yourself and you have nothing nice but negative stuff to say about yourself. Sometimes I can be my own enemy. So looking at myself every day, looking bummy, not taking care of myself, I think it can play a lot with you trying to elevate yourself and become a better person. So that's why I want to invest more into looking better every day, doing your skincare, your skin to look better. Before, I used to drink a lot of energy drinks. I have changed that to drink more tea, like health tea, green tea with honey. One of my friends has it without honey. I just don't understand how. But anyway, I have mine with honey and it helps. Like, it helps me feel better, it helps me not look as bloated. Becoming her, you can just find a classy look that just, it doesn't require too much, you know, maintenance. But you can, I mean, you can get a hairstyle that's, you know, high maintenance, but I just prefer, you know, low maintenance, because I'm a mom and it's easier for me to, you know, just go back to this style again. Investing more into my look. I want to like dress more. I've been changing my wardrobe. I know this is not the best time to change my wardrobe, because obviously my body's changing drastically. Like, I'm getting back into working out and all that, but I think I want to stay a thick girl, but not like as thick. So I'm investing in stuff like that as well, investing in new clothing, new jewelries. You know, it doesn't have to be expensive, but as long as, you know, you can rock it and still feel cute. Okay. So the next one into becoming her is speaking kindly to yourself. Yes, you, I'm talking to you. How many times have you looked in the mirror and spoken negatively about yourself, or like, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm this and that? No, like, the tongue is very powerful. So you need to speak positive stuff. Like, this is, I'm not trying to, this is something I need to work on myself, and I'm speaking to myself as well. So I need to start speaking kindly to myself and be like, you know, you look gorgeous, your skin is glowing today. You know, be kind yourself, compliment yourself daily. You know, sometimes you need to fake it until you make it. You know, I'm not the kindest to myself, you know, most of the time, which is very hard. For when others compliment me, I find it very hard to believe, because I'm like, I see myself, don't play with me. Days when I do my makeup and I focus, I'm like, I look at CJ, I'm like, I'm that bitch, I'm that girl, like, don't play with me. As girls, well, emotions, they fluctuate. So on days that I feel cute, but on days that I feel like, you know, just rotting in bed, I mean, I still don't rot in bed, I just feel, you know, horrible. But, you know, as girls, we just need to elevate ourselves. Look yourself in the mirror, you know, take care of your skin, and look at yourself and tell yourself you look good. You know, becoming her, you need to be more confident. Again, I'm speaking to myself, because I know I need to become that girl. You know what I mean? My son is growing up looking at me. He needs to see his mom is like confident. It's not that girl that needs, like, you know, reassurance and people's validation, because that's what we're not going to do. We're not going to raise an insecure child. I already tell that I'm feeling a lot more confident. You know, giving birth was not easy for me. It's a lot mentally when you're in postpartum, but I feel like I'm getting to a point where, like, I'm enjoying things again, and I'm feeling confident again. You know, feeling vulnerable is not easy. So now I'm starting to get confident again, and enjoying things that I used to enjoy, and loving myself again. So all I'm gonna say is, do your makeup. If you enjoy doing your makeup, do your makeup. Whilst you're doing your makeup, be like, oh, you have nice eyebrow. Most people tell me that I have really nice cheekbones. I don't like my cheekbones, but, you know, I do think I have nice eyebrow. So the next one, just find this. You could not be that girl if you're not moving your body, because I didn't feel like that girl when I was sitting my bum down, you know, wasn't moving about. I didn't feel like that girl, but I've started moving my body. Of course, you're gonna feel better. Your mental health is gonna feel better. So if you want to become that girl, you need to move that body. That's what I'm gonna start implementing into my own routine. You want to feel healthy. It starts from within. If you're not feeling good inside, it's not gonna reflect outside. So that girl, remember. So the next one is creating a calm home environment. This is very important as women, well, as girls, women, new moms, whatever. You need to have a calm environment for this, because remember, no, you can't be that girl if things are a shamble at home, you know. So you need to create a very peaceful space where you can think, you have time to reflect and see what needs to go and what needs to stay. If your home is in shamble and your mind is not clear, you cannot become that girl. One of the other so the next habit I need to have is consistency. Whether it's in my hygiene, whether it's in my skincare, whether it's in my content creation, I cannot feel like I am that girl if I'm not consistent, because I will pick something up today and then drop it tomorrow. That's not that girl behavior. Like, that girl sticks to stuff, and right now I'm not that girl. So we need to be consistent. Like, that girl needs to be consistent with the gym, moving your body. You need to be drinking your water, eating healthy. Stay consistent with it. That girl. How many times have I said that girl? You hold me accountable and I hold you accountable, okay? Here on this channel, we hold each other accountable and we grow together. So I need to start romanticizing my day. How many times have I woken up and I'm like, "Ugh, my days are so boring," but no, I need to romanticize, like, any way I can. Like, I need to find ways to romanticize I love listening to jazz, like jazz lo-fi music or instruments. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start putting in the background. Just either, if I enjoy reading the book in that moment, then I'm going to do that. But if I don't, then I can just sit down, plant my contents, or spend time with my child whilst I'm listening to that soft music, stretching, drinking my coffee. This right here, I am going to struggle with, but I have to do it because I know it helps me so well. This is what I'm saying. I'm not consistent with it. I haven't been doing it consistently, but I want to start doing it consistently. When I first wake up in the morning, I don't want to be scrolling because that's so consuming. It's so consuming, and I see the difference when I start my day with scrolling and when I don't. It's so hard as well because obviously I've started being consistent on social media and posting at a certain time, but honestly, I feel so different. We need to pick our battles here. Like, if you want to be that girl, you need to pick if you want to scroll first thing or if you want to just put that phone away and do other things. This is going to be hard. It's going to be so hard, but I am the least productive person right now. Like, right now, I am the least productive because I have a purse right now that is 15 months old. I'm calling my son a purse because he is my purse. He goes everywhere with me. I'm doing something productive every day, trying to be productive, because if I'm not productive, I just feel like I've been so lenient on myself. I haven't taken advantage of my day as I should. So doing at least one thing that is productive will help my sanity. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the way you carry yourself. As that girl, you need to know how to hold yourself. And remember, I'm not pointing at you, I'm talking to myself as well, because I'm looking at myself. So I need to know, for example, if the kind of girl I want to be, I need to know how I carry myself. And it's a practice. It doesn't mean I'm perfect right now. It means like I want to get there. So the way I hold myself, I need to hold myself with respect, with confidence, with not trying to push myself on people that don't want to be in my life. That's an example. So don't push on relationships that are not meant for you. No begging for relationship. Don't be a beg. Remember, this channel holds you accountable, sis. So don't beg for relationships that are not meant to work, like friendships. Hold yourself the way you want to see yourself. For example, if you want to see yourself as a classy girl, that's how you behave as a classy girl. Okay, I hope I was a bit clear on this. Remember, this is me trying to help my future self become her. So don't feel attacked, okay? Remember, if you want to become her, let's do this together, because I want to become her as well. So let me know in the comment down below if you're becoming her. Okay, bye girl. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and let me know if you enjoyed and if it really resonated with you. Bye.